Good morning, everyone, from Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is my personal favorite park. Welcome to Marty's Corner. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification icon so you never miss any future uploads. We just went through security right here, and this park has a little bit of a different process. They have detectors that kind of sense through your bags for any large objects that could be a risk, but you don't have to take anything out of your bags at all. No metal, no nothing. So I really like that. We'll just walk straight through. So I would like all of the parks to implement that. But here we are, Disney's Animal Kingdom, in the age of a pandemic. Again, my favorite park. I hope you enjoyed today's little stroll around Disney's Animal Kingdom. We can see all the flags are lowered half-mast for our loss of our Supreme Court Justice, RBG. May she rest in peace. Rainforest Cafe over there, there's wifey. Let's go get inside this park and have some fun. The park hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So only 8 hours. And I was a little late waking up this morning. So it's currently 10:30. So we'll get a good 5 hours, 5.5 hours out of it. Now, when I scan my magic band, instead of going green, I'm looking forward to that purple because I own GVC. So just a little bit more extra pixie dust there. Jumbo!
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
There it is. Thank you. Welcome home. Love that. So right when we get in the park, the question is, do we go to the left or do we go to the right? I don't know. What am I thinking today? I think today I'm kind of feeling the left side. Here's a southern giant anteater. And there he or she is. He's huge. Look at that. So adorable. Look at the tail. Beautiful.
His wife, or girlfriend, whatever you want to call. Over the years, they've had 3 Joeys together. I wish I was doing that right now, too.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
Whoa. Look at those guys.
Your girl. The easiest way to tell them apart, if you can see their faces if they look at you, Tucker, our male, has a really pink spot on
Brontosaurus was doing the bomb. Tyrannosaurus Rex was the same. Stegosaurus is a did the stomp.
Hey there! Look over to the Discovery River. It's some of your favorite fun-loving pals.
Got up the shaking brains.
So you guys know I like to point out the floor when you're changing lands. Here you can see we're going into Pandora, World of Avatar. This is a very long line. Not for Flight of Passage, believe it or not. This is actually for the Navi River Journey, and it's 50 minutes, 50. So the park doesn't look very crowded right now. You can see the walkways aren't too bad, but the attraction seems to be where everybody is congregating. But they have turned off the special effects here, so no misting, no water. And because the park closes at 5, unfortunately we won't be able to see all the beautiful lights in the land with all the black lights and glowing everything. But it is still beautiful during the daytime.
Thank you for visiting us today. Just a few reminders. Drinks coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth, and you want it all up, except when practicing eating or drinking while taking. In your nose all and through. Cover your mouth and nose, cough and sneeze, and then take care of your food. Thank you.
All of this was made and hand tied by actual people.
I don't think so. Not like it.
So this tree of life has over 300 animals engraved in its trunk. See the rhino right there? Every time I'm here, I see one that I never saw before. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the backside of water! Woohoo! So did you guys know that when creating Disney's Animal Kingdom. Disney actually went to Africa to survey the buildings and artifacts so they can come back here and actually build a somewhat miniature representation of the continent. You guys ready to go on a safari? I am. See now that they put these little dividers between everybody. Hopefully we'll see something good.
My name is Madison and I'll be your safari guide as we head out onto the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Now if you look above your heads there, we do have those animal spotting guides. While we may not get to see all of those animals today, we usually have some pretty good luck out here. Before we head out onto the reserve though, I ask that you keep your face coverings on at all times, as well as remaining seated and holding on to all loose items, as the roads out here can get pretty bumpy. Now many of the animals found here in the Little Missouri Forest are much smaller and more from the rarity of their sightings in the wild. There'll be some more up here at the very top of the hill on our march there. Those are known as greater kudu, and they are one of the taller antelope species at around 50, and they are colonial nesters. That means they'll nest in groups of anywhere from 40 up to 1,000 individuals at a time. And it looks like down here at the very edge of the river on our left-hand side, just right past this rail here, there is actually a hippo in the water down there. Now, they will run or gallop along the bottom of the riverbed in order to get around.
There's the alligator down.
Over here on our left-hand side, we are passing by those animal products over there.
Alligator.
Now, after eating about half their body weight, or around 300 pounds in a single sitting, they can go a few months without eating anything. Behind this, but not known to be eaters. While their diet may be they'll eat just about anything. Reaching 18 to 20 feet when fully grown. And they spend most of their day browsing, which is their way of eating. That's where they'll use their 18-inch for hensel tongues to get at leaves farther up in the trees. Their tongues are a dark purplish color as an evolutionary trait to help keep their tongues from getting sunburned while they eat all day. Now, one of my favorite facts about the Maasai giraffe is that you rarely see them lying down. And this is not only because it does expose their neck to predator attacks, but because they only sleep for around 30 minutes during the day, done in 5-minute increments. And they'll do that while standing up.
I know. It's awesome.
So beautiful.
The Hartman's mountain zebra. The Hartman's mountain zebra is unique for a small bit of loose skin you can see there at the base of their neck, known as a dewlap. Dewlaps help them regulate their body temperature out here, and no other species of zebra has that. A small herd of zebra like this is usually referred to as a pack.
Yeah, he's eating out of the tree. Yeah.
Elephant. Male African elephants, once they leave female herds around the age of 12, will either go off entirely solitary or in smaller groups like this, known as bachelor groups. Well, on our left-hand side, a bit farther back off toward the heart of elephant country. As well as the elephants on the left-hand side, you'll be able to see them a bit better once we round this next corner. Now they are going to be a bit more visible just behind some flamingos we've got coming up on our left-hand side as well. And they get their coloration over time from their diet of mainly brine shrimp. Among the group, you may notice some with a lighter gray coloration to them. Those are actually baby greater flamingo. Now, while they grow to full size within a few months of being born, they don't get their light pink plumage until about 1 to 3 years afterward, depending on their own personal diets. Charge at 35 miles an hour. Now, there are only so many left in the world due to poaching for their keratin horns. Keratin is the same substance that makes up your hair and fingernails, so it serves no medical or scientific purposes. The white rhino though gets
Oh, there's a child in the water right there. Oh my goodness.
because they'll sleep on them, or the kids will throw them over their head and chase each other, which I think is a lot more fun. And today is World Gorilla Day. They love to hang out. They filmed some stuff in January. Douglas, our baby columnist, just born. And then, of course, Grace here has her own little featurette as well. So I'm sure you guys see a lot of our keepers and a lot of those backstage habitats and all that good stuff. I have a younger brother, and we also have the same one. Except maybe not. Human babies are a bit more fragile than gorilla.
Notice that it lines right up to the mountain. Right there. Are you guys ready for Expedition Everest? I know I am. Let's go do this. And with only a 10-minute standby wait time. Can't beat that. Now this queue, again, has so many details. But because it's pretty much a walk-on, I'm really not going to be able to take that much time and point them all out. But if you do find yourself waiting in a long, long line here, take the time to check out all the specific details that they've put into this attraction. They have everything from pictures of farmers and traders and herders, maps of the areas of the Himalayas and clothing. I mean, just look at all the details and all the props, which a lot of them are actually like, take that tape player right there. I bet once upon a time that was a real tape player. And just like that, we got the whole front to ourselves. Here we go! Just got off of Everest and it was so much fun, but I'm a little bummed out because the whole time I thought that the camera was recording the entire POV of the ride, and it wasn't. Oh well, it was awesome. Take my word for it. It is 4:35. We got 25 left minutes of the park opening. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do anything else, but we'll try. Let's see. Maybe just walk around, do a little bit of shopping. 25 minutes left. Here we go. Nemo the musical is still closed due to the pandemic, as well as the Rivers of Light show. Still no Rivers of Light show. But what is really, really cool is look at all of this seating right here that you can just get away from everybody and cool off. Well, sort of. There's no shade, and it is a very hot day. But I will say that the crowds today were very, very light. The only time that I saw a really heavy influx of crowds was in Pandora, the world of Avatar. So here in Dinorama, it is a ghost town. All of the games are closed, which makes sense, even though they do have the place markers. But anything where you're touching all the squirt guns and throwing the balls, it's all closed. This is kind of creepy. This looks like an abandoned amusement park right here. Everything is just closed. Even the primeval whirl closed. Look at that. It looks like this roller coaster is also closed, but it does look like our Triceratops spin is open. So we're gonna take the little guy on that. Well, I found this beautiful location here with Nice little pond and some birds behind me. So I think this is a perfect opportunity to end this video and to do the outro. Whew. We were only here for about 5.5 hours, but I think we squeezed in quite a lot. We did the Kilimanjaro Safari, went to Pandora, the World of Avatar, rode Flight of Passage 2 times. Unfortunately, didn't get to the Navi River journey. That line was about an hour for some reason. It's usually the Flight of Passage, which is the longer of the 2 lines. Then we hopped over. We did our safari and did the dinosaur ride with the little one, not the big one, for the little guy. What else did we do? We did Expedition Everest, always a fun time. And today was a very, very humid day. So I'm soaked. I got one of these Disney cooling rag things. Just dip it in water, squeeze it out, and do what you will with it. It's okay. It's better than nothing at all. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. We do these sort of videos all the time, as much as we can. And click that bell notification icon so you never miss any future uploads. This was park number 2 out of 4. We still have Disney's Hollywood Studios and finishing up with Epcot. So look forward to those videos. A couple days ago we did the Magic Kingdom video. I'll put a link right up here so you can check that out. I hope you guys really did enjoy this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next time in the corner. Peace.